Hello, everyone. This is Nikki, the Nokomodox, back again for another stream. It's been a little bit. You might remember that we howlered this game, its demo specifically, Ultra Mega Cats. That was about 3 months ago, and it turns out that demo key became a full key for me and Crisovs, so we're going to check out the full release today. Just not a howler, just wanted to check it out since we can. And it was sort of fun in the demo. It's sort of broken as well. But let's see how they've polished it up, added more content, and I presume new characters as well from the looks of things. So, yeah, let's see if it's any better. It was kind of fun. Just a little bit broken, so. But indeed, we have Crisovs here, and how are you, V?
Okay, forewarning that the FPS limit was unlimited straight away on the game. I just changed
good. The old
already.
settings didn't save, I see. Good to,
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you for making that point. I'll make sure to turn down a few things here. But in any case, before we fully begin, though, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. You really should. And if you want to come over to Twitch and watch this stuff live, conversate with us and play a little side game that we now have up, MSRPG, feel free to come on over to Twitch, and it really is appreciated. There's also a Discord community you can check out if you're interested. A Ko-fi link exists if you want to help directly monetize things, which is very appreciated. And there's also a merch store where you can buy a few neat little knickknacks here and there. Links are in the description, and you can check them out if you feel like it. In any case, but yes, hello everyone. It has been a little bit since the last time I've done a stream. I haven't been in the best state for such things, but this seemed like a good opportunity to come back into it. Let's mess with this a bit. There we are. That settings balance should work, I suppose. I can't remember. Did we play this on mouse and keyboard, or did we play it on controller last time?
I don't know. For sure,
do you remember?
I think it. I always played with mouse, honestly, because it's just better for aiming headshots and other stuff.
Well, these menus certainly seem to be mouse focused, so
Yeah.
I'll do mouse and keyboard. And yes, that does help with aiming. Alright. I don't know if these settings are accurate or not anymore. I figured it would save the settings from the demo, but I don't believe it did, and we would have not had the FPS unlimited. So, yeah, I suppose I'll just turn up the music a little bit, since it's pretty quiet. There we are. Let's try that. Let's see. So this is a game, if you're not aware of what this is, what even is the story for this? Well, there is an intro cutscene, I think, now. Let me restart the game so you can see that. Because it didn't pull up when I first started the game. Let's take a look at that. I don't think that was there last time. Here we are. That intro only represented 2 playable characters, instead the others were in development. I hope we have more than 2 options.
Yeah. I saw that we have it 3 instead. Wow.
The title screen seems to indicate 5 at the end of the day. A Western cat, ninja cat, mech cat, shotgun cat, and wrench cat, I suppose.
Yep. It's like we have a Western cat now also.
Ah, good, because mech cats sucked, at least in the demo.
Yes, it was.
Took up too much space and was too slow to be very effective. We both just ended up with Kagero because they were much better. Yeah, BB Cat, not very good. Also, they're a little bit on the annoying side of the voice lines. Kagero was very good, actually. And then we have Clint as well.
Yeah, I discovered that BB Cat was kind of like horrible until you unlock their stuffs. But otherwise, yeah, annoying lines anyway. So no,
I think the main problem is that they seem to be focused on being tanky and put up walls, but they didn't really help much.
Yeah, because once you get the upgrade to regenerate shield, then it becomes like more reliable. But otherwise, the shield would just be just a second HP bar that you can't recover. It's like
it really needs some basic recovery off the bat. But we could check out BB Cat again, but I don't really feel like it at the moment. Do you feel like Kagero or Clint right now? What are you feeling? Or BB Cat if you want to, I mean.
No, it's fine. But I don't know. Goes by your preferences.
I suppose I'll try Clint out, and you can pick whatever.
Okay.
This is the new one. They seem to have dual revolvers and a double-barrel shotgun, a leap attack, and a smoke bomb, and a hail of bullets. Okay. And reactive armor. Armor that can be restored by killing enemies. That sounds much better than BB Cat's armor.
Okay. Shall we Kajiro?
Alright, and I'll make a game. Is there any more story, anyways? Oh, there I am. I was like, I don't exist. Now I do.
Okay, I guess like you're already on the list.
He's wearing mech legs of some sort. I guess for extra jumping. Oh wow, Clint is large, isn't he?
Yes, yeah.
Don't talk to me or my son. My ninja son.
My ninja son.
Hold on a moment, I'm going to look one thing up. I assume, well, they went from demo to, I assume, early access? Well, sort of. We've received this key, and there was an embargo for it. We're past that embargo now, but by like a day or two. It is actually going to release in early access, but isn't there yet. The 3rd of June. So it's,
next
it's 4 days away. 4 days away from early access. So it's past its demo phase, but not quite in early access, but technically in early access at this point, more or less. So I still don't see a story. That's the thing I was wondering about. There wasn't any in the demo either. All it says is on the Steam page is play as one of the Mega Cats, armed to the fangs, with a wide variety of abilities and escape captivity from your rodent and bird overlords. Oh, there's birds as well. And they intend to have a early access period of 12 to 18 months. That's how long. They don't want to be in EA any longer than 18 months no matter what. Well, that's good they have a deadline on that. Perpetual early access is quite annoying. They intend to have 2 more playable characters, 5 playable characters, each with 50 mods, 3 filled biomes, and 3 to 4 players co-op. Okay. And yes, I don't know if there is a story. It's not implemented in game yet, but basically, fast-paced roguelike cooperative third-person shooter. And the story description on the Steam page says, imagine living in a world flipped upside down, where rodents and feathered forces rule and cats are shunned. You're one of the last cats standing, disgraced, brainwashed, and trained to serve your former prey as their personal killing machine. But that is not enough, as this cat's soul knows no master. Awaken your inner predator, and restore balance to this world. That sounds like it could have an interesting story once they implement it. Oh, thank you, Epic.
Hope this fixes the donation bar.
It looks like it fixed the donation bar. Yes, quite the fractional amount we had going on there. Alright, let's see. So that's a smoke bomb, huh? Probably... Oh, this is actually... Okay, this seems sort of useful. Where'd you go off to? Oh, there you are. So, this. I presume if we're invisible, the enemies don't know we're there. So that's kind of useful. Pretty large radius. Lasts well enough. And what do we have here, then? shotgun, and double revolvers. I like it. Yeah, he has a medium to long range revolver shot, and then that's fairly accurate. And then a shotgun for up close. Seems like a good balance. I will. One moment though, because the controller is going crazy on the table every time I there. I unplugged it. How about now?
Yeah, same here. It was like still going so much wild where.
Much better. I'd rather not fall off the shelf.
But what about your ultimate?
What's? Oh yes.
Pricey.
Desperado. Oh why?
What?
I figured it aimed at the enemies, but perhaps it just does that. Okay, that's. I mean, it's very random, but it probably hit something.
Just break this on the floor with shooting bullets, sure.
Nice little breakdance. Now let's see, what machines were there around here? Because I remember they weren't labeled well.
Yeah, so this machine over here is upgrades. You can interact with it.
Oh, it seems that Katsumer... It looks like it kept the upgrades from the demo version that I bought. Katsumer. Discount for video machines. And I had bought some a bow upgrade for Kagero. Clint's upgrades are... Armor recovered by each enemy killed with revolvers is increased by... is increased by bracket B bracket 3% bracket / B bracket. Good. I think it was supposed to be in bold.
Yeah.
Oh, every single one of his has that. Where part of it's supposed to be in bold text and it's not. Actually, I think it just is applied to any bold... Well, not all... Some bold text works correctly. They do not format correctly in some things. Boomstick. Armor recovered by each enemy killed. Shotgun increased by 5%. Buffalo hide vest. Clint starts of armor increased by 25. Moonlight dancer. Desperado lasts 1 second longer. And firm whiskers. While having more than 50% of maximum armor, Clint gets 0% incoming damage reduction. What is that? That sounds not useful. 0% incoming damage reduction means no damage reduction, yes?
Yeah, I presume that it once you upgrade more levels, yeah.
I presume? Yes, maybe. It's kind of, I mean, I guess it just starts that way, but once I upgrade, maybe it'll be different. I'm not sure. Well, yeah, it's fair enough, I suppose. That one could be useful, but raises to something reasonable. Aside from that, so basically the hero upgrades are on the right, and then, like, general upgrades on the left. It's fairly obvious. And I have discounts for the vending machine because the vending machine is actually quite useful. But the next is Extractor, which is, oh yes, this thing that offers a terrible exchange rate, right?
Yes. I remember it was like 20 or something.
10 common chips turns into a rare chip. 10 rare chips turns into an epic chip. 10 epic chips turns into a legendary chip. Common chips are obviously the ones you get the most often. How many common chips does it cost to make a legendary? This is, I'm sure, easy math. If large. 10 into rare, 10 becomes 1 rare. 10 rares would cost 100 common. 10 epics would cost 1,000 commons?
Yeah.
So 1,000 commons
for one legendary. Yeah.
That's not how... You're not going to make... I don't think the conversion process is worth it. Probably just... The chips... Each rarity of chip is used for different upgrades, so may as well just hold on to them unless there's literally nothing to use them for anymore, maybe. And then we got cat mods over here.
I wish I could do the inverse, though. I have one legendary ship, but I have nothing to do with it.
Ah, yes, that would be nice if you could convert down as well. And then the mods, how do the mods work? Right, we can equip 3. Oh yes, I do have a couple purchased for Kagero already. But, what was I buying with him? Arrows deal more damage, arrow critical strike. Ah, he's focused on his arrows, that's right. Ah, there's a legendary one that's quite nice. And maximum bow draw string, shoot 5 arrows in a row instead of just 1. Arrows explode in contact and deal 40% of primary attack damage as splash damage would be good too. That basically means that the target you're hitting would do 140% damage to, and then surrounding targets would take 30% too. That's not bad at all. Honestly, the Kageros has some fun ones with the kinetic bow. I will look at these mods more with Clint after I actually use them for a bit. And then I have a better feel for what those upgrades might do. So,
yeah, fair.
I think that's all the machines, or...
Yeah, I think so. Like, there was sure, like, I guess Kajiro's house is over here up top, but there is nothing to interact with.
His little reclusive location up there, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I even get up there unless you're Kajiro?
Yeah, he's over here.
Alright. Yes, everybody in this little base has a little pad area, and this is Kajiro's. What does he have in the fridge?
The fridge.
And BB Cat, being literally a child, is here.
Yep. What is
Child
yours?
Mech prodigy. Clint is, I don't know, Clint is Western themed. Let's see. I mean...
Any place...
Maybe they work here on their... No, that doesn't seem very Western, though. I
think area closed area. Oh, yeah.
Yes, there are closed areas. I presume maybe one of those. Well, this says Lisbeth works here, do not disturb. I assume they're one of the cats as well. So maybe that's their spot over there. I'm not sure. It's like a spitting top there. Oh, it just says Lisbeth on both sides. I bet it's behind one of these, probably. I almost feel like I can glitch through this.
There's even a Lisbeth works here on behind the panel. What?
Do I look slightly insane right now, my animation?
Perhaps a little bit.
It's a very glitchy spot. Alright, I think we can begin.
Yeah.
Like the wind itself.
I think the game's a bit on the quiet side, but it might get louder later. We'll see. Whoa, glitch through it. Loving street scary, you mean?
I didn't. No, it's just that I clicked, so I wasn't expecting me to bring you to that one.
Let's see. Critical strike, attack speed. I'll take
Reaction
that one.
time, like acting
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I don't know why you want to be slow like that, but okay.
Very challenge, you got respect.
Wait, who just talked? That was weird. You'll see what I mean. Selected ability.
Okay, I'm gonna do a banner that increases our movement speed.
Alright.
Hey, what?
Did you get a weird voice line from somebody I don't know?
Nope.
Alright, I had some lady just judging my choice. Not sure who.
Oh my god.
Dragon, trying out this game again. We previously checked out the demo, and this is the directly before early access release, early access preview thing. And basically, it's 3 months into development further, so we're taking another look.
Also, I noticed they did one thing that there wasn't before.
What's that?
I can actually hover over the passives and see what they are.
Oh, that's good. I kind of forgot about that. Oh, right, I didn't forget about you.
Ow, wow.
Don't forget about the shield, guys. They're fun. I'm gonna go down here. That should lighten the load over there. You know, the revolver just seems better than the shotgun. The shotgun's... I figured it would do more damage, and it does, but... I get 6 revolver shots to do 300, and the shotgun does an even 500. It's slower, it takes longer to reload, and only has 4 shots. The revolver is simply better. It's more accurate, too, especially at a distance. So interestingly, I have armor... I guess the yellow bar is armor, and like... I have a yellow bar of armor, but I also lost health as well. I guess it's a mix.
I see.
Now, what's this about being able to mouse over? What did you say? Oh, the aspects of the run.
Yeah, because sometimes it would just say random stuff and you couldn't even know what it was.
Yes, previously you couldn't mouse over this stuff. I'm glad you can now. Let's see. Aspect reg, aspect rarity, or 30% discount. 30% decount for first purchase in the video machine. I noticed a few scripting / language errors here. But it's already a discount in the chat, if I recall. It might be worth always buying Nexus chips.
Oh.
At least in the beginning.
Yeah, since you can only buy one at a time, I think, right?
Yes, I recall that being a thing. That's a permanent upgrade. It's only common, but still. Also, I forgot what the difference... Oh, right! We never really understood the difference between rarity up and rank up, since we couldn't mouse over things to see how they change.
Yes.
Which are you picking?
Oh, I already picked discount.
Okay. I will pick... rarity. Let's see if I can figure out what that did. 10% damage increased by 10% from it. Maybe an extra second? I can't tell. Did it even go up? I assume it did. No, whatever. Oh, right, I should probably... How does this work? I am not invincible during that! I am downed, if you want to get me.
Oh, I see.
That's what I meant by that. I am not invincible, yes. Oh.
No, dummy. Yeah, I should have just waited for the stealth to recover.
I was going to say, I was asking for the revive because I remember that Kagero can go invisible, so...
Yep.
Yes, Kagero is a wonderful reviver. Oh well, let's try that again.
Yeah, I had already used my...
groove, I suppose.
Yep.
Let's see. That's what I thought.
I'll say C-Sewer. Oh.
What's interesting about the pouch is I can do...
Something.
There's 2 buttons. If I press the shift button, I do this, but if I press it again, I also slash, so it's actually an attack. I'm usually more as a dodge roll, but technically you can also do that. The common version didn't have a damage boost, just a fire rate boost. Ah, thank you. That's probably it. Movement speed. That's always useful. It's boring, but it's useful. Did she just say feline dynamics? That's not a word.
I didn't hear it.
The first rule of feline no dynamics, gotta go fast. I'm pretty sure that's hedgehog dynamics, but alright.
Oh my god. Okay, I guess I'll do it again, but where? The same better. What?
How's it going over there?
Huh?
I was wrong. My armor does work properly. I just am getting hit more often than I thought I was. I guess I am a bit of a big target. The revolver's bullets are a bit slow. It is hard to hit things. If they're moving too much. Alright, I really hurry to the next room. Let's see. A random amount of Nexus chips. Sure, how many? Oh, gave me, whenever offered a random amount of Nexus chips, take it, because you can get not other things in common.
Yeah, he gave me an epic one.
Very good. I mean, yeah, so you could use that one, probably.
Yes.
Yeah, right now I'm just taking the boring approach of grab chips whenever possible, not worry about the current run as much.
Does
a shotgun have a limited range, or can it work as a rifle? Well, let's find out in this next fight. I'll try some distance attacks. Well, I think that answers the question. It's actually pretty short range. Yeah, the shotgun does not impress me very much. I should be using this more often. I'm just practicing my shooting and forgetting. Actually, this is a great way to hit the targets more easily because they stop if they're confused. Shotgun just doesn't do enough damage to justify it. Look at this. Doesn't take them out fast.
I feel like my bow is doing a lot less damage, honestly. I don't know.
Your boy.
My bow.
Oh, your bow. It's your boy.
Ow, I'm down.
I can also use the smoke bomb to make it easier to revive you.
Yeah.
So we both have a method of reviving the other. That's good. Like an effective, reliable method. Alright, I can't step that. You can go invisible and revive me, and I can throw a smoke bomb and do the same effectively. Secondary attacks have a 20% chance to apply shock to enemies for 3 seconds. What is the secondary attack?
The right click.
Nah, the shotgun.
I see.
I don't really like any of these much, but... And the ability is ability the Q, is the ability the E or Q ability?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure either. That sounds the most useful though, even if I don't know which one the ability actually is. Yes, the smoke grenade might be the ability, or it might be... No, I think... Isn't the other one called an ultimate or something? What's the one that takes a while to charge? The ultimate or the ability? I think the smoke grenade's the ability. Alright. Remember how it was last time. If we play our cards right, we shouldn't really die. We might go down now and then, but with a little bit of smart planning, we should be able to pick each other up. Also, whenever I throw this, they just sit there, so... I can throw it fairly often, by the way. Like, that often. Yeah, I'll throw it more often. I'm gonna leave for a minute. I threw one up to you. There you go. Enjoy. You know when the shotgun's useful? When you can hit multiple targets with it. That makes it a little more useful. They really just sit there. Even if I shoot them, they're still confused if I'm in the smoke. So that's notable. It doesn't, like, aggro them the moment I shoot them. This smoke grenade is really quite a good... Like, watch. I'll just go ahead and make it so he doesn't move for a bit. Okay, he's moving anyways, but whatever. He was at least confused. Hello, Wolf. I'm doing well and well enough today. And Soccer's doing alright. Ram Mountain Nexus chips. Another uncommon, alright. And another... Oh, I have enough to buy something else. Let's see, what was the useful one?
I remember there is Feline Fortune that basically it stays stonks. I believe, like a consumable. You basically you pay amount of money. Every single time. Yes, yeah.
I'll get that in a bit. It's just 250 extra gold for 5 combat rooms. It's a no-brainer, right? That one?
So basically, you're entering the room without claiming the reward. Oh, okay. I forgot the first time, fair enough. Sacrifice, what? Enhance one aspect by sacrificing another. Upgrade the rarity of a random... or upgrade its rank if all equipped aspects are already at max rarity. Oh, I see. That it? No thanks. Just random next ship, please. And again, a common one. Rip.
Okay, the shield guy is smart enough to move after I shoot him while hidden. He does not attack, though. He just gets away. That's better. At least that's how he behaved that time.
Nice.
I'm about to go down, by the way.
Oh, fair enough. The second...
Take your time. You have plenty of time to get your ultimate back. Thank you. Oh gosh. That's just I can't exactly. I'm not exactly as agile as Kagiro, so I have to be careful there.
Yeah.
Still, though, I got both armor and health, so I should be able to take hits coming out of that sort of situation. Is that a laser? Oh, right, the laser enemy as well. But also there's a ground laser, so be careful. There you are. My gun is hitting the computer. Yeah, so part of the reason I was playing this is because I figured that people would like to know more about this character if they remember this one. What's up with Obese Bear Cop? Good question, really.
Yeah, so I played a little bit. This is the first boss.
I thought that was a rat.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean for this build of the game? Because last time we fought a floating rat thing, didn't we?
I mean, yes, we also did that, but I mean, like on the final of the demo, it was this boss.
Really? We fought? I thought I only remember the rat boss. There was another boss?
Yeah, we never reached there because we soft locked the game and other stuff. But I played off stream, yeah.
I see, you played further. Well, hopefully we'll get to the Beast Bear today.
Uh-huh.
Have been able to hibernate for a few years. Let's see.
Reaction time, like acting after something happens? I don't know why you would want to be slow like that, but okay.
This voice actor annoys me slightly. She's got this, like, lippy at TikTok attitude. I don't know how to put it.
TikTok. Oh my god.
Chad, what do you think? Since you're the only one hearing it because you're watching me play. That she's flippant is the right word for it, I believe. But yes. All right, let's get a ton of money now. Yes, this shotgun does have its uses, but the enemies have to be quite clumped for it to be useful. Threw it a little further than I meant to, but whatever. By the way, I'm trying to throw the smoke bomb on you to protect you.
Fair enough.
That way you know where it's going, and I know where it's going because I threw it. This is an opossum.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, well, it's dead now. Just a little opossum on some stilt robot legs trying to snipe me. Oh, hello. Ah, yes, the turrets. We always love those. They just pop out of the ground and you can't find them until you do. Let's see.
Rewards available.
Critical strike rarity went up. Attack speed is increased by 10. Damage increased by 10. Does not stack. But its rank went up. What does that do for it? Maybe 10 damage was 5 before? I don't really know. Some people here have better tracking of the numbers, I'm sure, though. Let's see.
Unless I think I'm gonna pick the Link's Lifelong.
Fair.
It seems like they buffed more. I don't remember being like 60% reduced though.
Yes, I feel like Tiger's Tempest would be fine with my revolvers. Its cooldown is barely anything anyways.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. Yeah, that reload speed is fine. It's longer, but it's not a big deal. This will hurt the smoke bomb a little bit.
Fair enough. It's your character just looking the well.
That's how long. That's, by the way, that's how long between smoke bombs now. It's fine.
Oh. Yep.
All right.
Boss time.
You listen. You came.
Okay, she's blocking. How dare you block my shots?
Say cheese.
Can you see through this, Rat King?
Well,
I recall that he has the obnoxious ability to heal if we're not careful. Oh, he is doing the rattiest of puns.
Oh, there's HP bars on the tornadoes.
Well, that's good. Oh, I can't outrun by using the ultimate. The ultimate is useless against rat tornadoes. I'm slower than them when I do it. I'm dead. So much for that. Do they stop tracking? They do stop tracking me when I do that. The effective range of the shotgun is annoying. Alright, well, we got through that wave. If you don't kill those fast enough, he regenerates health.
Yeah.
This works. That pun he's using where he says, "We will rat on you." Oh, that's new. I don't even feel like he's even trying with that pun. Also, I don't think that tentacle attack was before. Interesting.
What is this growl though? Wow.
Yes, that wasn't very rat-like of a growl. No, they did. That was a further attack than I thought it would be. Downed. I just realized something. I'm hearing the line, when you go invisible, I'm hearing the line, when I close my eyes, I disappear too. That's BB Cat's line.
Oh my
BB Cat
god,
isn't
no.
here. Clint is masquerading as BB Cat, I suppose. Oh, I went down again?
Oh, I went down again.
Oh wait, you would. That's unfortunate. Oh well. That was actually your first down, I think, or second. You did not down very much there. Clint is a little.
Yeah.
He's got wide shoulders. He gets clipped easily. That's a shame. We almost had that boss defeated too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the audio up. It is surprisingly quiet. Let's try that. That seems fine. Has Clint said a single line? No. He's the newest added character. I wonder if he doesn't have lines yet.
Are they the silent type or did they just not add it?
Also, Desperado. Kind of a bad ability.
Did you actually try to use it? I didn't saw you.
A little bit. It slows you down, and you can still take damage while you're under it, so it's just a terrible idea.
Oh. FYI.
Could have split lines for other characters. I mean, this game still has problems. I can tell right off the bat. Again, read the description text of this. On recover for each enemy is killed with shotgun is increased by bracket B 5% bracket /B. They can't even get the formatting correctly for tags. So yes, there's still some problems here.
Yep.
Let's see.
Huh?
Well, I have enough to buy a mod, so let's see. Reload time reduced by 50%. Headshots dealing 50% increased damage at long range. Tricky, but useful. Each shot has a 30% chance to spawn a shadow which fires an additional bullet, dealing 100% of 5-minute attack damage. Excuse me, that paired with a revolver that shoots rather quickly. Okay, there's some good things here for the revolver. Let's reduce the reload time for now. That's what I can buy. I need one more uncommon chip, but I can get that one I just mentioned. Reload time is now going to be basically non-existent. I'm happy with that.
Very nice.
Primary attacks have a 10% chance to emit a lightning bolt that hits the nearest enemies. Yes, that's good.
I think you have great potential, striking potential.
A nearby enemy is struck by lightning every 8 seconds. I mean, I guess I don't have to do anything but survive, sure.
Well, that was a powerful move last time. I remember experimenting with it last time, at least. Unless I debuffed it. And enemy decide to explode without exploding. Got it. Yes, that entire mech's health bar, the chilly one, disappeared because I confused it. Now we're down.
Oh my god, I just saw an enemy just flicker into existence and disappear again. They like enemy jump scare. What?
One common chip for the random chips. That's pretty bad, but alright. Let's see. Rip. Yeah. I'll just wait for feline fortune.
Yeah, same.
I want to rebind something in a moment. After this room. Yes, the smoke bomb does a great job just shutting down the shield ones.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can you rebind? I forget. Controls. I don't think you can you?
Oh.
That's a shame. I was expecting them to do that for early access, at least. Well, I'd prefer my smoke bomb be on the mouse 4 button on the side of the mouse. It'd make it slightly more convenient.
Hey, Cat, I heard you like speed, so I put some speed in your speed so we could speed while you speed.
That voice actor tripped over that line. Did you all hear that? She started having a seashells by the seashore problem there.
Oh my god.
But also, she's really trying to be an annoying character, isn't she? Wow, that's not an old meme. Yes, quite so. She's sort of annoyed. I'm not sure if that's the point. Even if it is the point, does that matter? I also don't know who she is. Mind the sniper up there.
Their shot is kinda delayed though.
True. Watch out, you're saying blue stuff. The smoke bomb is very good.
Yep, just watching the enemy go, like, what is it? It's just... Why you
The shield
shoot
enemies
on
are
their
always
head?
very annoying to take out, but the smoke bomb makes it pretty trivial to get around them. Like, I just don't know what's going on once I throw the smoke bomb. What?
I so sad. I was going to say thanks to you, and then he took a single hit, and then took a single hit on the last moment.
Ah, the humors. Random out chips. Ah, more common. I just watched one uncommon, thank you. Oh well. Cooldowns increase for attack speed up. You know, I don't feel like we'll take that. Right, I never really cared for the permanent upgrades since each of them is a monkey's paw situation. Esther says, who even knows the context of that meme anymore? Anyone young enough to care for that type of humor wouldn't get it. The person writing and voice acting the line for the game probably didn't get it. Wasn't it from... I think I can quote the original use of the... Put speed in your speed... No, it's... Yo dog, I put X in your X so you can X while you X. Originally from a TV show or cable show called Trick My Ride, I believe? And it was some guy, like a rapper or something, that was like remaking people's vehicles, and he said that. I think that's the embedded knowledge I can pick from for that. Very old. Probably like a 15, 20-year-old me. Probably 20. Let's see.
No idea. But interesting.
Just considering what to buy. I guess I'll get... They really have such large penalties, I don't really feel like it. Well, no, that's right. Wildcat's Wrath is fine. 8 enemies are more pissed off and do more damage, but I do more damage to everything. That one's worth it. I can't buy it yet, right? I don't have enough, but I'll get it.
Catch me if you can.
Pimp My Ride, hosted by Exhibit? Exhibit. I get it. The rappers and their fancy little names, huh? Really, if we take out the shield guys, that's most of the problem right there. I guess I'll just divert their attention this direction. Oops, sniper. How annoying, that guy didn't quite die. He has a sliver of health. It didn't look like his health bar had anything on it. I went down.
Oh.
Back of the room.
Okay.
I was going to dodge the sniper, but I didn't succeed. There we are. Also, yes, this is a laser thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's a trap. Wow.
Wait, look, there's a giant socket up there, right? So one presumes the beams come for the prongs, right?
No. Yeah.
Just a little off. Just a little off to the side there. That's sloppy. Just reposition.
Oh my god.
Socket's on the floor. You think it's... Well, let me look at the socket on the ground next time. Let's see. Struck by lightning every 8 seconds, enemy? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Critical strikes have a 25% chance to apply Fang Mark to the enemy. Okay, what is that? I'll do the God Thunder.
This is going to be so awesome. You should have a soundtrack for it.
Whoever this voice... Well, I'm not dissing the voice actor, but whatever character is being voiced with these little lines, which I assume is some sort of operator support cat or something, I don't like her very much. I still can't buy that. One more room. Alright. Haven't actually bought the Wrath thing yet. Because I keep getting chips instead. Why do some developers find themselves obsessed with going, I need to have a cringy, lolsy character in my game? Why? It's what the kids are into, I guess. Oh, I went down, but I also threw smoke.
No.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. Have a smoke, Bob.
Yep.
Oh! I got sniped from a huge distance by a wrench.
No. I see.
I guess the shield guy can throw that wrench clear across the entire room. Also, the middle is a trap, so be careful.
Just a second. Okay.
I wouldn't stand next to me if you're not invisible.
Yeah.
Not the safest position there. I'm gonna move around a little bit. You're getting just slapped around there, I see.
Huh?
A lot of melee guys went for you at the same time.
Yeah. Why is the size of this like a thing? They were stunned, but they still could turn around.
Here you go. I can throw them clear across the room. Alright, let's see about these traps. Well, okay. Alright, does it match up with the plug in the middle, then? As Epic suggested.
Yeah.
No. It's not even rotated correctly.
Oh my god.
This doesn't match up with that. And it doesn't match up with that.
Yeah, it tried to match up with the topmost, kinda.
They tried to match the top, but it's definitely not matched the bottom. Sloppy.
If you can.
Next is chips. Another I just need one uncommon, and it's not
common.
It's not even doing the others.
They're gonna make you do the exchange for like 10 common for one.
Well, this one I probably could. So I just bought another Nexus chip. I think I actually have enough. No, I'm too away from that having enough. I could, but I'd rather not. The floor is a socket, the plug is hanging overhead. I'm just correct in terms. Alright, fair enough. Regardless, both of them don't match, so it doesn't really matter which term we're using. It's not a big deal, no, but it's kind of silly. That's something, when you're placing the object, you go, let's try running the laser. Oh, wait. Alright, let me just rotate that. Done. Fixed. Like, that doesn't seem that hard to fix. Also, it does matter a little bit. Because if the player is like, I'm not staying directly under the plug, I'm probably okay, and then the laser clips them anyways, that's not very fair. Also, I'd say it matters more that the floor socket doesn't match. That matters more, because the player is most likely to look down than they are to look up, so if they look down, see where the holes are, and expect the lasers to hit those points, and then it's completely rotated differently, player could get beat up unfairly. Technically speaking. Alright, it's boss time.
You listened. You came. But do you smell a rat already? We will rat you out.
What does that mean, though, under that context? We will rat you out.
I know,
About
right?
what? Are you gonna give up my internet history or something? Like, what are you doing?
Enjoy the rat race. It enjoys you.
Enjoy the rat race. It enjoys you. That doesn't mean anything.
Oh, rats.
Well, unless they mean, like, something corporate about being stuck in a 9-to-5 job, but I don't think that's what they're going for here. Yes, it does seem he doesn't know where I am if I go smokescreen. So it does seem that even the boss gets affected by that. We didn't have a single mob wave, did we?
Yep.
The boss just sat there, too. Wow.
We got a taste. Have you opened it?
I'm trying to, but you kept getting in the way. There, I opened it. It's nothing but... Okay, it gave me 7 common chips. I guess it really does what it exchange.
It gave me 3 rare chips.
Wow. I guess I'll exchange at this rate. It's just swimming me in commons.
Yeah.
I got 15
also,
commons.
Is your health bar like at 0 or something?
30 armor, 8 health.
I see it.
It's not much. Let's see. Oh, is it possible to know when my temporary item is gone? Oh, I see.
Just press tab and you'll see the number. Yeah.
There's really no reason not to have Feline Fortune active at all times, so it just adds up to more money. Alright, I'm probably going to... Maybe I should just make myself go down, because I'd get a lot more health back if I did.
Yeah, fair.
On the last enemy of this room, I'll go down, okay? If I don't go down before then.
Fair enough. Yeah, let me do the extra chip exchange. There you go.
Subtitles don't match? Not surprised, really. Oh yes, the lightsaber robot, they're back. Right, I remember them. If I recall, they're dangerous.
Yep. They shoot a bunch of stuffs at you.
Oh, I went down.
Okay. Yep.
Catch me if you can.
Ah, yes, that's why they're dangerous. They can zip across the entire room.
Yeah, that too. Oh, wow.
Oh, my revolver seems to have a range. Is this green thing good or bad?
It's my banner. It gives you a dodge. So it's good for you. Yeah.
Oh, she attacked me even with a lightsaber. Even with a smoke screen up. I went down. Careful.
Yeah. Eh. What the heck?
Like the wind.
I also went down on a trap, Crisovs. That's why I said careful.
I was like, there was a laser on my face, no.
Yes, I suppose I should have mentioned the laser, but thought the careful was enough to subsidiate that. Alright, well. Random amount next chips, sure.
Let's go gambling again.
Another carbon chip, alright.
Another cow chip, yep.
That's fine, it's still usable, but...
Nikki's doing their farm. Gonna join along as well.
I guess I'll get the Palace Potion. They're kind of cheap, so...
Yeah, I've been doing Pulse Potion as well, yeah.
Alright. Do I remember the robots that are white? I don't remember those. Oh, they jumped.
Yeah, the rabbits.
I died.
Oh my god.
I'm on the
Where
ledge.
you at?
Ledge up, upper ledge.
Oh, I see. That's gonna be rough.
Yeah, well, you were in a perfect position to walk over there, and then you left there. Oh boy.
I see. Where?
Did you go invisible before fighting me?
Yeah.
That's not very... Probably fight me first in the future.
I don't worry, I'm on one.
BB Cat, shut up, you're not here.
They're gonna be haunting your dreams. They haunt
That is a ridiculous
everybody's.
number of attacks. What the heck? Oh yes, dreams indeed. I'm reminded why we had the game glitch out last time, where some enemies basically spawned outside of the room or something.
Yep.
Well, given how the
we
room
couldn't
is being
never
absolutely
finish.
stuffed, makes sense.
Yeah.
I really need to figure out what an ability is. Hold on. I need to know if it's the ultimate or not. Because some of the items I get affect certain things like an ability. But I need to know what an ability is. I assume the smoke grenade as well. I suppose if I get it and throw a smoke grenade and something lightning strikes, then I suppose. And Ultra be your ultimate? Where do you see Ultra? Oh yeah, right there. Good point. Yes, I think my ability is actually... Actually, my ability is probably the smoke grenade or the pounce. Here, see how they're divided on the screen. Smoke grenade, pouncy thing, I use a dodge roll, shotgun and revolvers. I know the revolvers are primary attack, shotgun is secondary. So I think these are both abilities. That would make sense, I suppose. Alright. In that case, lightning shock is useful. But... let's up our crit.
I've been just buying out their consumables, honestly. Temporary buffs.
I suppose I should get the healing at this point. Alright. Now, I can't shoot over the railing? Alright then. That's unfortunate. Smoke grenade coming your way.
Thank you, thank you.
God damn, alright. I'm going to die soon at this rate. Immediately regretted it, needed a smoke grenade too.
Yeah.
Yes, ballerina lightsaber users are dangerous. Seems my biggest issue is with bunny robots. Oh, they shoot little mortars too, how cute. There we are. I drive you hoppy mad? No, you don't need to add to the puns. But you will, won't you?
Yep, epic, being epic.
Random amount of Nexus chips. It was another common! The random amount of Nexus chips can give other than common, but it never has in this run. Wow.
Oh my god.
Alright. What? Why did it just... I'll take the fact that it instantly died, I just don't know why it did.
What?
The bunny robot died without... like, in one hit, and I don't know why. You did it. It was you doing it.
Yeah, I like have one of the consumables.
Oh, there is an insta-kill, isn't it?
Yeah, there is an insta-kill consumable.
I went down.
I just saw A bunny
Crisovs?
go through the ground.
Oh no, you did.
I don't know why.
Not ideal, but good to know. Oh, good, a lightsaber robot. Excellent. This is a mite crowded. Oh, enemies behind, watch out. Oh, good a turret. They never follow you, you have to find them.
This is a big room.
Very long, but very narrow.
What the heck is this guy
He's trying to kill me! You had to reload right at that moment, didn't you? Always happens at the worst moments.
Oh. Roots enemies for 2 seconds if I do a crit, 24% chance.
That's not bad.
I'm gonna try it. It is an
At this point, we feel
here.
unfortunate if you can buy anything you want after a while.
Yeah.
Wait, why can't I buy Tiger's Tempest Talisman again? Oh, I never bought it in the first place, that's why. Right, I bought the last round, and then I decided, not this time! Alright. Surfing my head
Zoomies.
There's a turret back there, and I'd like it to not be there. Oh, there's 2! Good. No, never mind, there's 3. Why are they all clustered? Alright. There, they're dead.
Bunny markers.
Bunny what?
Markers.
Oh,
Right.
I took out the bunny. Wait, no, I didn't. I took
Yeah,
out
yeah.
the shield guy. Ow. Decided to change targets and start shooting me as I approached.
Oh, I guess it's boss time.
Ah.
Yeah, it was where I fought the pig here, yeah. This
Ah,
time.
pig. I thought it was a bear.
Or, I get, yeah, it is a bear. I don't
Oh, I
know
can
why
see
I
it.
said pig.
The pig-
Well,
because it looks like
my-
a pig of a bear, I suppose.
Pig bear.
Alright, I'm ready. Alright. Nexus chips. And it was another common chip. I have 24 of the damn things now. Watch the boss give me another 7 of those. Alright, everyone, so we're gonna fight the obese bear, which I'm sure is interesting to some of you. How's this work?
I guess there's nothing here happily, but...
Appointment, kiddo.
Oh yeah.
Speak to my assistants. I'm busy.
Rabbit Guardian? Oh, my. Okay then, that was cheap. That thing landed on me for the beginning. So I'm already very low health.
Security, accompany this cat to the death store.
Oh, that's supposed to be a koala, is it? Oh, good.
Oh.
I was in smokescreen, but it doesn't care sometimes. Watch out.
Ow.
You good?
A little bit, but should be fine.
Ah! I went down again.
Oh my god, I also went down. They killed us both.
So she threw a few... That's annoying. So she threw a few...
Yeah, she auto-aimed towards me.
She threw a few saber projectiles at me and then just charged you. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's try that again.
Oh my god, you get 22 common...
Like I said, I'm gonna have to exchange just so I can make the other thing I want to make. So stupid. I don't know why it was so skewed. Let's see.
Yeah, I've been just buying the general upgrades.
Fair, you can only equip 3 though, so I figured I'd just skip over a few and go for something better.
No, I mean like the general upgrades. Like the ones that's worked for every single character.
Ah, yes.
Like the... Also, yes, Epic, there is one that is like a higher chance of obtaining a... I see. Chance of higher rarity next to ships multi-level is increased by 1%. So there is one that basically gives you rarer ships.
I'm looking at the smoke bombs upgrades, by the way, as well. But what you said there sounds potentially useful.
Yeah, it is just 3 common ships, the first level. And of course it starts to increase later.
There's a mod for the smoke bomb which just turns it into dynamite, and it doesn't do a smoke bomb, it just blows the hell up. But it's only 500 damage, which actually isn't that much, so... Just look at my options.
Huh?
Every enemy hit with a primary attack causes Clint to build up a charge a maximum of 3. At maximum charges, Clint deals an additional 150 area effect damage with the next shot and stuns enemies in a 5-meter radius for 2 seconds. So every 3 shots of the revolver, is that what happened? As long as I'm hitting. That's impressive. That's an epic one. I was looking at the options.
Oh.
Could you read over the one you were interested in again? I'm contemplating.
And like it is just a common upgrade, so it's worth to everybody. It's just to get a higher rarity next to ships. Multiplicative is increased by 1%. So like you can also just start to like I think it's gonna go for like 3 commons, and then it becomes like a 1 uncommon ship, and then it becomes like 3 uncommon ships. But it does increase the...
Could be useful. It would be nice to be able to downgrade ships, though, because you could get in a situation where, like, commons can be bought, but what if you upgrade so much that it's hard to get uncommons? I don't know if that would happen, but...
That would be bad. You basically just kind of soft lock yourself.
Sort of. I think I will look at some common upgrades in a moment. First, though, dual action. Let's see. Each shot has a 30% chance to spawn a shadow which fires an additional bullet, dealing 100% of primary attack damage. Which is a complicated way of saying that every shot could be 2 shots. 30% chance. That's definitely worthwhile. Oh, here we are. Perfect. I think I'll... Oh. You can buy 3... Ah. I thought it was you could buy 3 mods in general, but no, it's 3 mods per category you can purchase. That changes things a little bit. What should be my last one for dual action, then? I feel like the charge. But that requires epics. So I'll just wait for that. I need 3 epics for that. That does seem much more reasonable, doesn't it? I thought I had 5 categories of things, and I could only equip 3 things out of each... of all categories combined. But this makes a little more sense. In that case, let's make the smoke bomb more broken. You notice how fast I can throw a new one after throwing one? Let me reduce its cooldown by another 3 seconds.
Oh dear.
Let me increase its duration by another 1%. 1%?
1%?
That's what it says. I wonder if it just means 1 second. The smoke is laced with mild toxin, causing enemies inside to take 100 damage every 1 second. That's actually quite good. There's also a lovely one that I could also buy. Players inside the smoke recover 25 health per second. That's another epic one, though. So, for later, baby.
So
for now, yes, why not?
Epic.
Time to clone epic. You really want several of me popping jokes. That would be a lot of punishment. Well, if it upgrades things, I suppose it's no different than the person who tells bad jokes whenever I pick out an ability upgrade. Sure, increase the duration as well, why not? Okay, now the smoke bomb can do damage, lasts longer, and gets thrown faster. That'll be beneficial. Well, I used all those common chips, then. Not useless.
Yeah, for now we have a lot to expand on, so... Those seem useful.
Yes. So 50% reduced recoil sounds actually useful for the revolver. They'll aim a little more accurately now. Well, there we go. I spent everything pretty much on the dual action and smoke bomb. I'll do some common upgrades later, but... Oh, that is much more accurate. Oh, by the way, listen. I shoot 1, 2... That was an extra bullet. That was an extra bullet.
Yep, extra
Normal.
bullet. Yep.
Normal. Extra bullet.
Extra. Yep.
Normal. Extra bullet.
Extra. Yeah.
Extra bullet. Normal. Normal. And also, I just realized I don't have 6 shots. I have 12. It's 6 per revolver. I didn't think about that. So, 12 shots... Okay, that was more like... I think that added up to 21 shots. My 12 shots turned into 21... That's gonna add up a bit.
Yeah, very nice.
That's gonna add up a bit. 30% chance, so it's RNG still, but pretty good RNG, and I'm shooting enough that it matters. That's gonna up damage a fair bit. Alright, let's see.
Oh, what the heck? You know there is tiger effects. What?
I see them too.
10% to chest inflict bleed. I see.
I'll apply Fang Mark, whatever that does. Oh, let's see the cooldown on the smoke grenade. I can throw one before the other one wears off.
I think you broke the game.
Do you want me to? You might want to just stay in the radius.
Yeah, sure.
Let's try this. Let's see if this works.
I think you broke the game, Nikki.
Oh, I broke something. I can't look up now. What the heck? Okay, now I can. Methinks are a bit confused. Now, this one came over, but he's still confused. You know, an important thing to do if you're roguelike is make sure the abilities synergize. I'm just checking something. I'm stuck looking down now. It's not my mouse. I just tabbed out of the game. I broke the game so hard it doesn't know how to aim anymore. Alright, now I'm good. It's like, it's weird. It like gets stuck down if I throw enough smoke grenades or something. I'm not sure. Alright, well. I have no idea what to say about that, but that works.
Oh my god. I'm gonna just save it.
I'll always throw it slightly in front of me. That way I can advance on these guys. How did I step in the ice? And it disappeared, but apparently, according to the game, I stepped in it.
Where is the enemy?
Confused. Most likely. Let's go find them. Where are they?
I don't see
there
it.
They are.
Yeah. Okay.
Even if I'm standing right next to them, they're still confused.
That do be silly.
Yeah, we're spawn camping them, by the way. Yes, sometimes the mouse gets stuck. I don't know why. Like, it's not my mouse, it's a new mouse, actually. What? It's just, the game gets confused sometimes, and I can't look up. Go find the enemy, I'm looking at the ground. All I can do is look at the ground.
I don't see anything.
It's probably a turret.
Oh, okay, they came from behind, okay.
Why can't I look up?
Spawned...
And just to confirm to everyone, my mouse is completely fine. I can click out of the window and do other things with it. It's fine. It's the game specifically that has it stuck. Well, let me know when you're done with the room. I can't do anything.
What?
Like, I could try to look up, and like, you see if... It's almost like I got my camera stuck on something. So like, I can try to resist it. Oh, there, I finally got back up. You know what I think it is? God. I think if I look down too fast, I think I know what's going on. Have you ever played a game which has extremely broken mouse look? Maybe it's just a poorly made game. And you can actually go down so far that you enter a negative value for your mouse movement, and now suddenly everything's reversed.
Oh my god.
So if you look down too much, you start looking up again. I think something like that was getting stuck. Yes, you could see that I was struggling with it too. You saw it vibrating. 20% chance to instantly kill an enemy on hit. Well, I'm hitting a lot, so... That's a... Wait, why is that a common? Why is that a common upgrade? Why is that a common... I don't understand. But it doesn't make sense. Alright, well... I'll keep throwing smoke grenades, but I'm also going to be testing this one out.
Yep,
I don't want to look at the ground anymore.
There is the fear of the ground.
Also, it doesn't instantly kill bosses, but it does do a percentage. I am insta-killing. I am totally doing that. Oh my gosh. Oh, probably should throw another one, huh? That seems like a good enough spot to just throw it more. I don't see them.
Oh yeah, they're ahead.
Ah, yes. Okay, they just right. What the hell?
Oh my god!
Yes, instant killing is slightly. Oh no, it's happened again. The game is so broken that it's okay. Where's? Show me the exit. I'm walking at the ground, but I can walk into it.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Okay.
Alright, there's a sheet. Okay. Alright. I don't even understand what's going on. This game is... Okay, I like how the game is breaking in new ways this time. By the way, the only way I can look back up is if I look down enough.
Oh my
and then,
god.
like, there, I've got it unlocked again. I do not understand why this mouse look issue is happening specifically for this run and not the others. It might end up getting me killed, but I'll just throw smoke grenades if I end up in that situation during the battle. I suppose.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just buying Nexus chips for now. I know I can get Feline Fortune soon, but... I can save up and just immediately get it, but I just want as many chips as possible. Clearly you can break the game, even with the commons. Alright. How about this? Let's hop down to that middle area and just shoot everything from there.
Okay.
I meant over here, but you can stand there if you want.
Fair, fair.
Admittedly, the rally makes this a little annoying, though, doesn't it?
It just flops dead.
Oh, this does hurt them, by the way. So actually, I'm gonna approach them. Oh yeah, it definitely hurts them. I probably should stand close to them, considering that I'm doing damage with that, yes.
Yeah, they don't react anyway, so...
Well, this is about to release in early access, and I doubt it's getting any more updates. Maybe one more bug patch or something. Before it releases, I mean, in early access in 3 days. Gotta stop throwing them so I can actually find the enemy. My camera is...
Yeah.
Nope. I'm stuck again, so I'll be standing here. So I don't know... Okay, now I'm not stuck again. It just... Randomly, it just starts pulling the camera down. Not like... It's not one of those cases where the camera's moving without me pulling the mouse, but it's more like my mouse movement starts pulling me downwards if I do it, even if I'm not trying to go down. Or, more specifically, it feels like... What it feels like is anytime I move the mouse down, that's a permanent movement, and it won't go back up past that. So it's like a... If it's doing it, then if I do any downwards mouse movement, that movement will be stuck. Very strange. Yeah, I can't get Feline Fortune just yet. I'm being very slow about getting that, and thus slow about getting the other stuff too. But that's alright. I think I'm good as I am right now. Nearby enemy is struck with lightning strike every 8 seconds. That pairs well with me staying next to them in a poison field.
Soundtrack for it.
Yeah. I also have applied bleed to 3 enemies every 10 seconds.
That's very good too.
So I guess they will just start dying, hopefully, without
this
me
will be
doing
especially
anything.
silly. This will be especially silly with the boss fights. Because they do seem to be affected by stealth.
Yep.
I'm gonna go over here.
So how is the chat doing?
How's everybody today?
Just start to like post some random talk while we kill people.
Hopefully better than these unfortunate fellas.
5,000 eggs for Jolene, yes.
Very
cool.
good. If you are playing the event for MSRPG, it's 1,000 eggs for the ultimate badge, so... I'm gonna go up here.
Do you have any idea of like until when it's gonna last?
Ah, there it is. It's a sniper and I can't shoot them. You're the one.
That's fair.
The game is trying to sabotage me because I'm too powerful, but it still doesn't work.
Yeah. Oh
Okay, wildly swinging the mouse around seems to fix it sometimes. Okay. What was the question? I got distracted. Oh
like
yeah, see, when the event ends. There is, hold that thought. I recall it said that in the announcement.
I see.
Sunday, June 8th, 11:59 p.m. EDT. So the end of June 8th. You guys have about a week, a little bit more than that, to try to get 1,000 eggs. Alright, I have Feline Fortune, finally.
Very nice.
And ran him out of Nexus chips. Oh, it actually gave me, it gave me Epic, what do you know?
Nice.
One,
I've
but
been only
still,
getting commons for now.
I only need 3 of those, and I can get the thing I want, so...
You listened. You came.
I'm gonna put it on top of him, by the way.
Yeah. I think the tornado doesn't... Oh my god! What? Nikki!
It did state that the ability that insta-kills enemies does do some amount of damage to the bosses. I suppose that was some amount of damage.
Some amount of damage.
That is, however, about the speed at which I vanquish a rat. So that saves about that.
Oh my god.
Yes, I got 7 common nexus. You know what? I'm actually alright with this at this point. Well then. This is the 3rd run. I mean, arguably it's not because our upgrades carried over from the demo, so plus whatever the demo runs were. We had some upgrades there. Not many. Also, start of June is Sunday. Not the start of June. I said June 8th, I think it was. It's 1 week into June that the Easter event ends, not the start of June. Don't worry, you have a little more time than that. Grants 5% increased damage for 5 seconds after using an ability. You mean like the smoke screen? Sure. I do think we're defeating the fat as fuck bear today. Or this time. Most likely. How about, you know what, how about increased damage for the enemies in the room are enraged? Do you think enraged enemies can see through the smoke? No, let's find out.
I didn't saw anything, honestly.
Probably not. Also, I did, Tucker did confirm it as well, Serio. Basically, you get an egg badge every 100 eggs until 1,000. After 1,000, you can keep collecting, but you don't get any new badges after that. I believe Serio got to 1,200 eggs, or maybe more than that at this point, maybe 1,300. No more badges after 1,000. So,
fair.
I'm gonna hop down here. And then say goodbye to everyone in the room. And the enemies on this level might actually hit us if we're unlucky, but let's see.
Yeah, the ballerina one is looking tricky always.
They seem to be able to see through it, but I'm not certain that's true. They could have just been getting lucky as well. They really didn't think about balancing their different abilities today. This mouse issue is actually a huge concern. This would be a run ender if I wasn't so powerful. By the way, that insta-kill effect, I think if you hit their shield, they still die. If the insta-kill triggers, the shield doesn't stop it. Because that guy insta-died while I was shooting at shield. It's possible I got a lucky hit, but I don't think so. I would, by the way, I challenged someone to get 2,000 eggs, just for the hell of it.
Oh my god.
Rank up. Oh, we've ranked up. Critical Strike is Epic level and rank 3. Critical Strikes have a 75% chance to apply Fang Mark. Fang Mark is applied to 3 initial enemies. It also roots enemies hit for 4 seconds. That's why they stopped moving. I've been powering up Critical Strike keeps getting all the upgrades by random chance, so it's kind of insane now.
Very nice.
Very. At least the bear will last a little longer since it's multiple fights. Do we actually fight the bear as well at some point? Or just all its mechs?
We fight the bear, so yeah.
That's good. Maybe I'll allow it to actually attack a bit.
Just to watch along, yes.
Alright, I was buying a few things. Those buddy robots, dang it, managed to attack me before I got off, well, the attack. Smoke screen. Oh well. I think that's poisoning the ones down there too, so that's good. It's getting them over the ledge a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't matter. That room was basically designed for me to just trounce it.
Primary and secondary attacks create a small explosion dealing 30% splash damage.
That sounds a bit broken too.
Yeah, 5 meter. Yeah, 5 meter radius. I don't even know what is 5 meters on this game, but sure.
It's interesting how many games say, "Oh, this effect affects so many meters," but the game doesn't rarely ever tells you how far that is. All right. I like to point out that I'm especially broken because of one of the abilities I got in this run, but part of my brokenness is simply what I bought, permanent upgrade-wise. So that seems like a good spot. I think it is. Oh, I'm stuck again, so I'll be throwing it on the ground now.
Okay.
Okay, I am stuck. Yeah, I have to kind of go mental with the mouse a bit. That's how I fix it.
By the power of Wiggles, you have been saved.
I have to practice Eevee movements. It's very interesting. I was worried it was the mouse at first, which would be a shame, as I just purchased this recently to replace the other ones that was going bad. The old one. But no, the mouse is completely fine outside the game, so... It's just the game. Okay, I got a common chip as a random draw. Oh well.
You just keep getting commons now.
There we are. If I'm not shooting on a regular rhythm, then I'm probably looking down at the ground stuck. Not even a turret can detect us. That's good to know. Oh, they all just gonna spawn here? I thought there'd be a few in the front. Or the back, but... Alright, if they just want to keep spawning here. Alright, I think they actually did spawn back there. Hello!
And they're dead.
They were a little further than I wanted to, but that works.
Yeah, I love how they, like, you made the insta-kill even on the elite enemies, so like, well, doesn't even matter. Well,
they don't particularly matter now at this point. Let's see. I mean, why don't we have primary attacks having a 10% chance to limit a lightning bolt when I can do something around 21 attacks per 3 seconds? Sure, why not?
I think you have great potential.
I think I need more damage.
In fact, others will see it too, I promise.
Yeah, whatever, lady. I wonder how quickly, when this game fully releases, the people will realize it can be broken. Like we've been demonstrating. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay.
That robot is drifting without an animation. I have broken this game apart. I could throw towards some enemies, but I'll just keep it where we are. At least until that enemy keeps phasing out of existence, alright. Yes, this game is... I don't know if this game's any more or less broken than last time we played it. I'm having different bugs. We haven't had a complete soft lock, so I guess that's improvement. One aspect rarity. There we are. Oh! Grants 5% increased damage for 5 seconds after using an ability. Damage is increased by 5% after entering a combat room. Permanently? Does that stack? Doesn't say it doesn't. Like now, every time I enter a combat room, it's 5% extra damage for that one ability.
Very nice. Thanks for the follow, Spark Fluffies.
Oh, that's nice of you to do. Very good.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I guess another way you can know my mouse is broken is when I do this.
Yes.
Oh, we're back to the fat bear. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have an appointment, Kitty. Speak to my assistants. I'm busy.
Hello.
Goodbye.
He was conveniently small and was just confused. Okay, watch out for this one. It's actually going to move.
Yeah.
Or... I mean, maybe.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's cool it down.
Nice.
The boss will see you now.
It was your shield now. Yes.
That's rude. Hold on, actually... Oh. Okay, he is definitely fat. Wait, where'd he go?
Oh my god.
Okay. We're supposed to take out the turrets, or... I can hide for the turrets. I don't know the mechanic. What are we doing?
I don't remember anymore.
Don't make me work my ass.
I guess we had to wait. Ah!
There is some bomb guys here.
That's probably not that much of a concern. But yeah, real fat bear doesn't fit his suit. I think when he disappears, it's like the turrets come up, you gotta dodge them, but they don't know I'm here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's. I hear them firing. Like, oh, look at them trying. Hey, maybe if we just shoot the opposite side of the wall, we'll pretend like we're actually doing our job. So Theodore.
Theodore.
I bear the arms here.
Yeah, my paycheck. Yes, thank you.
My assets.
What's that?
Just as they
Okay, it's
die.
gone now. By the way, the turrets have this really interesting little animation if you pay attention. They're looking around.
But singularly only common ships the entire run.
Yes, same.
Fair enough.
But it's strange though, because the rarity doesn't determine the power of the ability sometimes. Also, yes, I saw those. The bombs got stuck in the walls. That reminds me of the soft lock for last time.
There's a still over here also. Look at those little bombs here.
What are they? Oh, they're chipmunks, I think. There's just a little room back here.
God.
Hold on. Go in. You're smaller than me. Or you
It
can't.
doesn't let me go.
The wind itself.
I can probably poison them. So they all got stuck in this. I guess they were coming out of here. I guess that's the whole point.
Yep.
Anyways, I can kill them.
Yeah, when they teleport away, I noticed that the HP bars appear. They just never came out of the hideout.
You know, Crisovs, poison smoke bomb that goes through walls would be a great way to kill any enemies at soft lock. Just had a realization.
And you also have like the every 8 seconds we spawn thunder, so I guess that also could kill some random enemies.
So when you said you played and found this boss, was that for the demo version?
Yep. The thing, like, once I defeated it, it was like, that's it, thanks for playing. So we have
Okay,
any
so
stuff
after
for
this
now.
point, is whatever's
Yep.
past the demo. Alright then.
Yeah.
Oh. A new environment.
New area.
Enemy is struck by lightning every 5 seconds rather than every... Oh, that's just an additional passive that I can stack with the... Yes, that's right. Every 8 to every 5. Yes, I'll do that. You ready to see new enemies that we're going to immediately chase?
Yes.
I think we'll understand their mechanics slightly, perhaps. This is a big room. Flowers. Alright, those... I have to go to them, don't I? Okay, well these guys are... I'm gonna encroach on these guys. What do we have here? What are these guys? Hello, what are you? Are you a crocodile guy? You are. And a turtle.
And
we
turtle,
found... And this
yes.
guy's a horned toad. We found the amphibians and lizards area. I do like the turtle with just a sword for some reason.
He's a teenage mutant ninja.
That is indeed what they are, I suppose. Oh, sorry, I wasn't placed the I like how I died but still threw a smoke grenade. Alright.
Yippee. Oh, they
Okay,
keep
charge right at you.
dashing for us, yeah.
I like the crocodile guy. Very lizardman kind of vibe. Oh, well, I died again. Careful, I was fucking around a little bit. My bad. I just wanted to look at them and see what they did.
Yeah, that's fair. Too much smoke is hard to see stuff. We need the content. Jokes.
The content, it is important sometimes. Let's go over here. I'm just creating safe zones as I walk towards enemies. Oh, hold on. Okay, I fixed it.
I just murdered the last one.
So the crocodile fellows seem to be shotgunners, so... Well, I want to get a look at them, that's also unsafe. So what is this, hydroponics or something? Rarity up. Rarity up on 5% increased damage for 6 seconds after using the ability. Damage is increased for 5% after entering a combat room. Okay. The Nexus chip upgrade exchange. I was hoping on the second level that we could maybe buy uncommons. No. That means the vending machines are the same on each area. That's a bit of a shame, honestly, but alright. Wait, what do we actually have here? This is like a... You know what, actually? I think this is more of a spa. I say that simply... When you start look at this. What is... This just looks spa-related.
Yep. Just sit on down and get the... Set your settings and just, get massage, I guess.
Place your head upon the chair's back suction cups, and then something happens with that, I assume? Oh, I threw that a little far. It's a very large rooms. Kind of odd as debut a shotgun enemy in this environment. But I suppose that gives you time to deal with them. I mean, not that I need time, really. The turtles are the fastest enemies, and that's kind of hilarious. In this group, at least.
Yeah.
Let's see, where is it? I don't even know where the enemies are at this point.
I'm just following the HP bars, honestly.
Suck. Fixed. Sorry about the crazy screen, everyone. Yes, I don't know what they did, but it's... Like I said, it's only the game's mouse movement that's broken, so... And this is a very new mouse, so I'm very confident in saying that. Maybe a second attacks creates small explosions dealing 30% splash damage to enemies in a 5-meter radius. Why is that common? Now all my attacks explode is a common upgrade. Okay, alright. Let's see. I mean, I don't... Maybe it has to hit an enemy, but whatever. It's just... This game gives you quite powerful options if you just opt into them at times. Not a complaint, but...
Yeah.
Epic, you missed turtles, horned toads, and alligators, oh my, I suppose. But there's more.
Intentionally.
So my attacks are doing instant damage. I sometimes do 2 attacks. I also have my attacks explode. And I have a chance of lightning bolts when I hit things too. And all of that is exponentially more dangerous because of the fact that I have additional attacks I can do. 30% chance every time I shoot. Okay, that turtle went a little crazy, but... The fact I can just stand here and shoot these guys is because they don't know I exist. Alright, where's the stragglers?
Behind us, yeah.
So they are.
Like the wind itself.
It's very strange how often this is happening now. Just let me do a little test.
Something out of nowhere.
I have no idea what I did. It only started happening once I started really spamming the ground with smoke grenades. That's when it started happening. Okay, I got an uncommon check.
I remember, like, you trying to change your keybinds or something.
Oh, yes, I did look. I went into the settings, looked at the controls, realized that there was nothing like that, and then I just quit. May have hit save, but I didn't change anything. So... Everything's at defaults, yes. It is almost acting like it's confused what my vertical is. Like it's getting confused whether I have invert cam. Let me just turn that on. And then turn it back off. Maybe that'll like reset something that relates to this. Because it is the up-down movement specifically. So specifically down. So maybe that'll get it to work this out of its system. I don't know. Alright. I like how I don't need to buy the instant kill temporary upgrade because I have that.
Yeah,
I have that as a passive. I think I just run to the middle.
They're like a very... Since the rooms are big, they take a while to like get to us, so we get pretty safe.
And where's the rest? There they are. Oh, thank you for the raid, Jackal. I may have said that too early for them. They have maybe not loaded in yet, but... Hello there! Welcome to We Break This Cat game.
More feeding for a cat to break the cat game. Showing who is the superior cat.
Yeah. What is this room? Where's the vending machine? Oh, it's right here. Hello there, Raiders. How's everyone doing? 3 nearby enemies are afflicted with bleed every 10 seconds because I'm not doing enough effects around me, apparently. Sure. I am poisoning, bleeding, electrifying, double shooting, and sometimes instant killing all the enemies now. Very good.
My god.
Detroit become dead. We are playing Ultra Mega Cats. It's a game we played a Howler demo of it 3 months ago, but our demo keys turned into full keys, which is appreciated because they were review keys that were demo keys, so they were technically a free game at the time. Kind of a bad deal for a review key, but if it turns into a full key later, that makes it a little more worthwhile. This is about to release in early access, I think 3 days away, and we're playing basically. Yeah, so we're basically playing the early access version 3 days early. So it's the early access. And also, it's very broken, both in entertaining and not so entertaining ways, depending... Oops, I didn't throw that where I wanted it. So for instance, I can throw a smoke bomb and nothing can see me if I do it. I can also throw a smoke bomb before the last one wears off. Put 2 and 2 together and you may understand why I've broken the game.
So what types of mods, Yako?
It also poisons.
Yeah, it also insta-kills sometimes because of what the ability.
Oh, I guess the insta-kill is happening because of that as well. I didn't even think about that. Sometimes the game's Y-axis is broken with a mouse. Specifically the game, my mouse is fine. So sometimes I get stuck looking at the ground, which is why I'm glad I can make myself invisible all the time.
And the release is not broken for me, so I can keep giving DPS even when you're stuck.
Also helpful in case I randomly die to this problem.
Yeah.
Alright, where's the last? There's one.
It's down below. Hey.
These rooms are unnecessarily large, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the wind itself.
Some of the first area's rooms were too small, but yeah,
yeah. Now we are getting a little bit.
More health, why not?
Next year.
Oh yes.
Oh, I gained an epic one. Nice.
Ah, very good. There's also a sort of broken thing here where there's a temporary upgrade where you buy it, and then for 5 combat rooms you get an additional 250 gold each time you enter a combat room. This thing pays for itself. You buy it, and then you make the money back in 2 rooms. And then you make more money after that.
Gain more. Yeah.
And then you can just buy anything and it doesn't matter anymore. This game is very broken and not very balanced, and that's what we said about the demo as well, I recall. I feel like we're saying it more with this version, the early access version. What's this? Actually, before we enter that room, what even is this place? Part of me feels like it's a hydroponics lab. Part of me feels like it's a spa. Part of me feels like it's a greenhouse. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, and now we have a green goop.
And now we have the radioactive room. Or a fan. Is that a radioactive symbol or a fan? I guess it's a fan. Okay, well, if you look at the room shape, these will probably try to kill us or something.
Yeah.
So...
laser from above.
Not instantly, though. Gelatron.
Gelatron. Where?
There. Is it on wheels?
Oh.
I'm over here, buddy.
What is this?
It's a vat of gel on wheels. And now it's at the control panel to try to hurt us, I guess. Oh, we might actually have to dodge this.
Laser here, yep.
To move away from the red. I'll avoid using... Ah, okay. I mean, alright. They'll probably come back down at some point. There he is.
There it is, yep.
Oh, there he goes again.
I think you're like skipping.
I may be skipping his entire moveset.
Yeah.
I'll let him attack next time. I'll be accommodating, I suppose.
If you can.
Alright.
Show me your moves. I guess they should cope well Incredible.
Oh, he has he has that as well.
Laser.
And also fire. Oh, okay.
Oh.
He gets a little distracted sometimes, even when I'm not using smoke. He's like, just casually facing a wall. Now what's he doing? Oh, we have little slimes.
They spawn you little slimes.
Oh, they split into more slimes. Oh, they split into more and more slimes. This can get out of hand, I suppose. Unless I throw this. That's one way to deal with them.
Yep.
Sort of. Not dying instantly or anything. Anyways, I'm gonna shoot him now. Well, okay, the game said
Okay.
no. Okay, now I'm going to shoot him. The smoke is not why I'm broken. My gun is why I'm broken. The smoke is just
yeah.
makes you think I'm broke. I am broken with the smoke, but I'm also broken with my gun. What a strange enemy.
Oh my god, more common chips.
Also, Zola suggests water treatment. Yeah, after that guy, maybe you're right. Oh, wait a minute. Was that all?
Yeah, that...
Yeah, I have 43 common chips!
yeah, I had 37. Oh my god.
Maybe the exchange rate isn't terrible for uncommons, actually. Still think the other levels are a little ridiculous. Unless there's some way to get tons of uncommons. I don't know. Critical strike damage increased by 60%. Why not at this point? Just... yeah, make it even better. Why not?
Secondary attack deals damage equal to 15% of enemies missing health?
So basically, the more you hurt them, the more damage they'll take.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
That does it say anything about bosses?
No.
Well, that's interesting. You know why? Every special damage effect, it will state, for bosses, it does this. If it doesn't say, for bosses, it does this, that means it does that for bosses, too.
Well, I guess my sword can just murder if people are, like, low health anyways. Well...
It also, think about how effective that is with bosses too. You're going to do ridiculous damage with their big health bars. Assuming I don't just delete them.
yeah.
Alright, I bought what I needed. That would call damage sponges. It would. It's, you know, I'm not even doing an exploit or anything. It's not like I did something weird and caused a glitch.
Yep. You just bought the
I just bought what sounded effective, and it was.
Yeah.
Look, there's enraged enemies because of one of the purchases we made, but it doesn't even matter. They're as confused as everything else. I'm just gonna throw over here. That's gonna be... oh, what the little axolotl guys!
They do little...
And who's this? Is this some sort of scientist axolotl? Oh yes, we did defeat the first boss, which means new enemies. There are new enemies after each boss. It's a nice feature. I'll try to pay a little more attention. Scientist lizards. And little... baby lizards, I guess. Or, I guess, axolotls are not lizards. They squirm all the same. I'm going to go ahead and buy something stupid.
What are you gonna buy?
I'm gonna slow down my movement speed.
Fair enough.
So I can do this.
Increase, yeah. Even faster. You can literally just be walking around into his walk. But...
Oh, hold on. I didn't get the reward. Hold on. Alright, what
Oh, yep.
random chips. Alright, what do we got? A random common, okay.
Moving
Yeah, pretty
on.
much. I
Yeah.
can just walk and throw these. I mean, I don't care about reduced movement speed. It's fine. It is interesting, though. Howler for an hour has definitely seen quite a few random minigames that nobody's heard of. And one thing I've noticed with some of them is that... I mean, I'm having... Like, I'm not bothering because I don't care, but... Charm has, at times, held back. I think Tucker has, too. Because some games, the mechanics were figured out, and then the game was broken in two. Not because of any glitches, but because... If you do the X and X, now you've broken the game. And there have been times where Tucker and Charm have held back. Like, I just really have to manually not do this so I can play the game fairly, because the game just lets me do this.
Yeah.
I'm too amused
be following
to do
the meta, but yes.
I'm just jumping around randomly. I don't know where anything is. Okay, what are these arrows doing? Hold on, look at the arrows on the ground. These arrows say, run this way, run this way, actually run this way, no, actually run this way, actually, no, you should be running this way, actually. Now where am I going? Where am I going now? Oh, no, run this way, oh. These arrows are supposed to point to the exit.
Yeah, they're lost.
The arrows don't know what's going on. Play the smoke machine class. The poison smoke machine class, too. Really, I'm just buying temporary upgrades for the hell of it at this point. Alright. Gain 175% increased damage if there is at least 4 enemies nearby you.
Well done.
Suppose I'll buy that. I don't have enough strength, so... I'm doing... Oh, hold on a minute. This is, 893... 1,134... Oh, look at this chameleon bow user. Well, for the moment he existed, at least. That's kinda neat.
It is dead chameleon bow user.
Look at his corpse, at least.
Say your last words.
Your character just said, say your last words, and all I'm thinking to myself is their last words are gonna be basically.
It's just coffee. Yes.
Do they get confused if I put them in smoke as well as myself? That's interesting.
Maybe.
I feel like he stopped on the spot, and neither of us were in that smoke, but he was.
Yeah.
I guess that still works. Random amount Nexus chips. Common. Alright then. But yes, it's extremely easy to break the money. It's extremely easy to break the damage. It's extremely easy to break invulnerability. Well, not... To be fair, I'm not actually invulnerable with a smoke grenade, but the enemies just will not attack if I'm in it. So.
Yeah. Oh, I see some sniper or something.
Oh, really? Let's take
I
a
guess
look
it's
at
those. I guess it was the chameleon. I don't know. They
We'll
had
see.
the same like visor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like a laser.
What are these? Okay,
laser
so
eye.
don't talk to me or my son kind of vibes with these scientists and the axolotls. Again, that I do that joke twice because it applies twice.
Yes.
Oh, I died, by the way. Because I let them.
Okay. Because you let it. Yeah,
The
fair
shotgunner
enough.
can delete your health bar. You didn't go invisible, you know.
I had gone invisible actually.
Oh, really? For
before.
me, you were just not invisible while trying to revive me. And I was
No,
like, that's
I went
concerning.
invisible while going to you.
Oh. While going to... Okay, fine.
I thought you were closer.
What did I say about figuring out where I am before doing that? I do wish it gave an icon letting you know where they are, though, the other player.
Yeah.
That would be... Most games, if you need to revive a teammate, they will be a persistent icon that can go through walls and maybe be a little bit flashy or something. Oh, good. Well, let's not... Yes, I do think I need to strike the enemies with lightning more often. Instead of 5 seconds, how about 3? Every 3 seconds now.
Also, there's a passive player becomes enraged being hit by an enemy. What is that? Like
It's the same effect. Well, it's the same as those red guys that become enraged when we buy that upgrade. I presume more damage.
More HP?
Maybe faster as well. It might be a... When I hear enraged, I think extra damage, extra speed. Berserker kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Also, Epic says being OP doesn't make things unfun. Having to only do the same thing over and over again to win makes things less fun. True. And part of the reason I'm OP is because of random upgrades I've received, so... I mean, the next run will be different. I mean, I'll solve the smoke grenade, but the next run will be different. I'm literally just shoulder to shoulder this guy. He doesn't know I'm here. Amazing. It's just a little mosh pit of enemies, not sure what they're doing. It's like everyone waiting at the DMV for their turn. That guy's just facing a wall. I'm not even... I wasn't even the smoke screen when you were killing him.
Yeah,
they just broke. They gave up.
They just gave up. Oh, yeah.
Like the wind itself.
Yeah, Epic says, didn't help to be given this rather than work for it. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm the sort of cat that enjoys an advantage if I'm given it. Let's see. Random chips? Another common. I mean, I'm sure that's the most common roll, but that's very disappointing. Oh well.
Yep.
Oh, these... I must say, random braziers next to the doorway feels kind of out of place in this environment, but alright. Oh.
What is even the cube?
By the way, I don't know if it's... Do me a favor. Face away from them. Face away from them, and then quickly turn back towards them. Do they do that for you? What they're doing for me? Their fire stops entirely and restarts.
Yeah. What?
The animation's like, well, we're not on screen. Oh, we're back on screen. Time to start generating fire slowly.
Yeah.
That's very strange. Alright. So what's the big boss of the hydroponics? Slash water reservoir. That's a nice aquarium.
Windy what? Oh, hello there.
It's a big crocodile with wings.
With wings, yes.
I can't see what he's doing.
They put a helmet.
Oh, no.
They put a helmet, yippee.
That's their pilot helmet. They have to wear that to fly. I don't know what happened, but I think people shot them.
Yeah, but...
Ah! Okay, to be fair, he pushed me away, so I'm gonna have to be careful now.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's dead.
Oh, they're being
fall in the acid place.
It just flops its face on the ground.
Quick and easy cleanup.
Oh my god, more common ships.
Common, just commons.
Is that fake still go?
Okay, it finally wore off.
Yeah.
So I noticed the first two bosses had dialogue, and well, while I'm not exactly expecting the robot, the liquid robot, I'm not expecting it to talk, but it probably should. And that guy should have definitely talked. So I can tell this is very. They've added more content, but it's still very unfinished. That's it. So
okay.
So between the demo and the early access release, they've added a new area, 2 new bosses. Obviously, all the new enemies in that new area, and 1 more playable cat. Look at the enemy kill count between us.
Just a little bit.
Slightly different, because I was just constantly applying damage to everything.
Yep.
Almost didn't make it.
Are you walking around? Oh, okay, I see.
Now I am. I was on the results screen observing it.
Yeah. Very silly.
So I'd like to buy the smoke bombs healing, I suppose.
Pretty much epic, yeah. Oh, the comments.
Okay, once Sully got comments, basically. I feel like victory should have had to be some rares or something. I don't care about the shotgun and the pounds to the Desperado, but maybe there's something here that will benefit me in some other way. The shotgun transforms into an industry cannon. Okay. That's nice. Oh, shrapnel rounds increases damage by 0. Yay. Every enemy killed increases movement speed by 1% for 2... What is... Okay.
What?
That is the most format broken box that I've seen so far. I'll just send it to you and everyone else can look at it.
Yeah, I see on this tree, oh my god.
So guys, reduces damage by bracket 0 bracket. Every enemy killed increases movement speed by bracket 1 bracket percent. For bracket 2 bracket, separator plural, parentheses 1 equals second, comma other equals seconds. And stacks up to 5 times. What does any of that mean? What does any of that mean?
Very weird.
Numbers try to reference a value. Yes. There's also some missing values here. 1 equals second, other equals seconds makes no sense by itself. There's clearly supposed to be some values there that just aren't. What? This is... It's just a formatting mistake. Fix your formatting, my goodness. All you have to do is fix the formatting on some text. This is not a giant programming event. This is just not messing up the formatting. Go ask ChatGPT to rewrite that line of code and you fixed it. That is just, I mean, if it's just one of these that had a bad formatting, I'd be like, whatever, they just missed that one. But it's all over the place, so it's it's glaringly obvious they should have fixed it. Again, bracket B, bracket / B, it's everywhere. Not everything is broken, but I'd say a good 20% of these messages have some formatting issues. You can find them on every page, so sheesh. But anyways, let's see here.
Let me refuel my key.
And I'm pretty sure this one's broken too. Now that I'm aware how much this could break. This one down here says, if you read it, this one here, while having more than 50% of his maximum armor, Clint gets bracket B bracket, the other bracket 0 bracket percent, bracket / B bracket incoming damage reduction. I just realized that value is probably supposed to be other than a 0. Because that's a stupid upgrade if that was just true.
Yeah, I don't know, Epic. I feel like we are the test. Is the victim.
I'm going to buy that. Let's see what it changes to. I think it's a multiple level thing here, upgrades. So let's purchase it and see what it says after that. Oh, next level bonus is bracket B, bracket 5, bracket / B bracket. Oh. 5% or just 5? I have no idea. But I do get 0%. That's a nice bonus. I'm sure I'll see it. It's not negligible at all. What are you saying? Alright then. I suppose I'll make a few more uncommons. So I can get the next upgrade of that. Yeah, spend 30 of them, why not? Right, now I can buy the next upgrade. Will it finally repair itself when I buy the next one? Next one is just 5. Let's buy it. Wow, I went from 0% to 0% by adding +5. That math really works out. So I think when it's... Wait, hold on. If the next level bonus was 5, what was it before that? Maybe 1% or 2? Now it's at 5, technically. It doesn't state it's at 5 because they broke their own formatting, but based on the next level bonus I just had, it's now at 5. This is, I'm not mad, I'm just very disappointed. I'm not mad either, but also this is extremely sloppy for a game you're selling for money.
Where?
You literally cannot read what Firm Riskers does. It is too broken to understand. It's at 5% right now, though. I know that. Sheesh. Oh, increase armor by 25? Actually, that would add up, wouldn't it? Let's buy that. Oh, this is, of course, its formatting is broken here, too, but... 50... Alright, I'll keep that. Then going over here... 2.5% chance to get additional next shift for the boss. Yes. That doesn't seem very high, but sure. Higher rarity next shifts. I will buy that, actually. As you suggested. Ability cooldowns are reduced by 0.5 seconds.
Uh-huh.
I could just buy that. Yeah, why not? This thing kills one enemy in each combat room.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that you already do like chain your smoke bombs and you don't even have that 0.5 second thing for
I might as well buy that as well. Attack speed up. Attack speed up more. Damage up. Damage up more. And then I'll turn 10 more into something else. I mean, the potential of just breaking things more and more is entertaining in itself. Let's up attack speed. Yes. There we are. I bought a few things, so... I like how useless the shotgun is, though. It's... Look, here's the problem.
It's just a little con.
It takes a while to reload. I have reduced it, but its reload is slow. And it's also very bad range, and the range isn't clear. You have to be pretty close to things.
Yeah, like if you start shooting your thingy, your shotgun, your range is over here.
That's barely anything. Also, it does more damage in groups, but you have to get enemies extremely close together to take advantage of the group damage. And you have to be very close to them, which is dangerous. Well, oh! The game lagged a little bit, and now I'm walking forward automatically. You know, let me restart the game for a moment.
Fair enough, yeah. Hopefully that fixes also the camera stuff.
Another reason to do it, yes. Maybe it didn't like alt-tabbing at some point. Some games hate alt-tabbing, that could be part of it.
Yeah. I had so many stories without tabbing.
It's not just the game, the minigame on the side also lagged hard. Oh. Well, the game probably lagged both. I think the game lagged itself. It also could possibly be... It could also be Windows doing an obnoxious little virus scan. It does do that sometimes. Let's see. It's been doing it at times? Shouldn't do it that often. But the game itself, performance hogging, wouldn't surprise me.
I've noticed that when I started the game, it was kind of like very sturdy. So yeah, it feels like, and I have a good PC, so yeah.
It's probably just the game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, the server's back up. A restart is probably good, especially if it has some sort of memory issue. Oh, they added... I appreciate the fact that they at least updated the minimap to display icons. By the way, I didn't even notice I had a minimap until just now, and I didn't need it. But the icons on the map indicate what you can interact with in the hub, which is appreciated.
I see. Wait.
Engage in pursuit. Commence Catmageddon. Kick off the Meow Mayhem.
Retreat from catastrophe.
Unleash the Cataclysm.
Avoid the cataclysm.
Unleash it or avoid it, it's up to you. Begin the Feline Frenzy. Yes, they love their puns.
Yep.
But that's just the case for any cat game, really. Cat game developers just can't help themselves. By the way, speaking of cat games, I still need to play Little Kitty Big City, don't I?
Yeah.
But there's another one I want to play. What was it called? Schrodinger's Cat Burglar is another game I want to play. Yes, I played the demo for it. It's not out yet, but I played the demo for it. Love it. It is a platformer puzzle game with a lot of charm and a very cute cat. The idea is that you can face into two different cats, and they can do different things, but you gotta put them back together eventually. And the Schrodinger's element comes into the play because if a cat is observed on the camera, then it can't do certain things, but the other one can if it's not being observed at the same time. Basically, the cat exists and doesn't exist based on whether it's observed. That is how the puzzles work with it. It's quite clever.
Okay, there's a kid. Just a second. They're wanting me to open the door. Here you go.
Attack speed up.
Cat,
Yes,
I heard you like speed, so I put some speed in your speed so we could speed while you speed.
You need to stop taking speed, lady. The speed line came up, so I had a comment. I'm going to try something a bit different. This time I'm going for attack speed. If I can. Here's the thing. Even if I don't want to cheese it and stealth the enemies, this is a poison bomb I can hit multiple enemies with. I want to throw it anyways, even if it wasn't stealthy me.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get group attacks in this game, you notice that?
Yeah. There was this upgrade that you spoke about being like transforms it into explosive.
Yes, I could try that out, but I need to roll the legendary token to get that. It's an expensive one. If I get a random roll of that, though, I'd be happy to try it out. Turret, no wonder.
The wind itself.
Oh, guess who just had their camera locked downwards?
No.
You know what? I think it might have something to do with Ferocious Pounce, the dodge roll I have. I think it might be affecting it. Alright, random next chips, go. It was a common. There's a chance of it giving me that one I need. There is a chance. For now, I'll just buy Nexus chips, because I need them. Well, because I want them. They're kind of already strong.
Yeah. We want more.
There's never enough when it comes to dominating other creatures. Actually, the enemies in this first zone are the most annoying because we got the ones that, when you kill them, they just leave a trap.
Yeah.
So actually, that makes them kind of more annoying than the others for me. Because I can't stop them from attacking. Also, good to know that Restart did not fix the downward camera angles issue, so that's just the game.
Here for you.
Yeah. We'll do bleed. We'll do a chip. And we'll move on. Oh no, you got shot.
Oh no.
That's a rare effect. Yes, I'd be happy to just lose the stealth and try some dynamite. Assuming the damage is decent at least. I don't know if it is or not, but I guess we'll find out. Where am I going? This way? I couldn't even see that arrow.
Yep.
Why can't I get an upgrade until you enter the room too?
I know, right?
Oh, it gave well, it gave me an epic level one that time with a random roll. Not quite what I need, but appreciated. Considering Chris doesn't experience that issue, I wonder if it's the character or simply the fact that I don't have to look down as much. Do you have to look down ever? I have to look down to throw a grenade at my feet. That's required. I guess I can look up. That kind of works.
I mean, let me see if I can like bug myself low. No. What is the button for this monk that you are using?
Q.
Okay, so it is the stealth.
This is
Yeah. Mine has so much cooldown. But
there are several reasons why the screen being stuck downwards could mean a few things. First off, it could mean some sort of issue with the mouse inversion. Like I said, going into a negative value when it's supposed to be positive and suddenly everything inverts. But if it inverted, it should fix itself, but it might bounce back and forth between 0 and whatever positive or negative value it's stuck on. But another possibility is the camera literally getting stuck. Have you ever played a game where you rotate the camera, but you're up against the wall, so the camera is like, I can't go any further, there's a wall here.
Yep.
It's possible that Clint is big, right? I mean, so is BB Cat, but Clint is big nonetheless. Maybe something involving the camera height that the camera is placed at behind him. When I angle downwards, it gets stuck on the ceiling, perhaps in some places, and then that creates the issue.
It seems like they just added the new character, kind of, because a lot of the stuff from Clint itself has a
And if he is new, perhaps that's why he's broken. Yeah, maybe. I wonder then, when you're selecting your abilities, do you have weird formatting issues on yours as well?
No, I don't.
That probably has something to do with it then. They really rushed him in, didn't they?
Yeah.
I hope they fix this for the actual early access release. In 3 days. But it's also only 3 days. Technically, it doesn't seem like that hard of a fix, but I don't see developers oftentimes fixing something in 3 days. Unless they're very dedicated, which some are.
I was lucky. It's a whole process. You need to compile this stuff and upload to this thing and stuff, I guess.
You have to recompile the whole game. That can take a bit. It's fair to say that even though this is technically the early access version, it's probably going to represent the initial early access release. And by the way, Epic, I didn't mean to ignore your question, but I also can't answer it. You asked, what is this releasing for? What price? The unfortunate thing is, until the game releases on Steam, if we get an early access key for a game, an early access is in, if we get a key for a game that hasn't released yet, and we get an early version of it, unfortunately, we don't know the price tag unless the developer tells us what it's releasing for. So we have no idea what price tag this game will be until, well, June 3rd, I guess. I have a worrying concern it might be like $20, though. We'll see, though. I truly don't know. I say worrying because it really should release. A lot of devs don't do this, but I've noticed with early access, when most early access games are a bit buggy and such, you would hope that the developer releases the early access game at a cheap price and then raises the price perpetually, or gradually as they polish and add content. Some devs do that, but most devs are just here's the fixed price for early access, and that might be even the full game release price right off the bat. The thing is, devs on Steam can update their price as they develop the game, but a lot of devs just put a fixed price, and that is either the whole price for early access, or even worse, this is the price for early access and full release. Honestly, with this downwards looking bug, I'm going to be in trouble if I do switch off a smoke bomb.
Well,
I should have died countless times, it's just that I'm OP.
yeah, now I'm actually wondering if like switching characters would fix the bug or something.
Next run I will switch to Kagero. We'll test that.
Right.
There's somebody over here, yes. There they are. Ah, sniper, no wonder they weren't approaching. Random Nexus chips. Dang it. I'm hoping for that legendary one, whenever I get that roll. Eventually. If you swap the dynamite and the camera gets stuck, you get to become the fantastic rubbing bomb. But you test self damage. I don't believe friendly fire to yourself or others in your team is a thing in this game. So don't worry about that. Let's delete a rat, then.
You listened. You came. But do you smell a rat already? We are men. We will rat you out.
No, he managed to go through phases this time. Good for him.
Enjoy the rat race. It enjoys you. Oh, rats.
It's funny, really.
We will crush you.
Why is he doing a song reference? I like how half of his lines are just, I can put the word rat in here. So I will.
Yes. Exactly.
Common. Alright, moving on.
Come on, yep. Oh, but it was 8 commons.
That was for me as
the-
well. Good number. Alright. By the way, you notice how...
Huh?
You notice how there's a... This is how long it took you to clear the room, but there doesn't seem to be any reward system for it, despite the fact that it's tracking that.
Yeah.
I just feel as if we should receive some bonuses, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
There we are. They really tried too hard with the comedy. I should know I have experience with bad jokes. So, bad jokes have their place, but it's a bit of a shame when all the jokes in this are bad. Unfortunately, bad jokes can still have effort put into them. A lot of these jokes are lazy. I feel as if
really
they
do
think
be
they're
like
being hip.
Yeah. You really do be like, you go to Thesaurus, like, word that has rat in it, and you have the entire list of the shucks.
And overly confident voice acting that thinks of the most hilarious shit ever when they're saying it.
Yes.
That only works with bad jokes sometimes. Overly confident deliveries can be funny. A good example being from the Pokemon anime. I'll use this frying pan as a drying pan.
My god.
It can be funny. It can be hokey, but it has to have a certain level of charm still, which I don't feel like is experienced here. If you don't know the reference, by the way, you should look it up. The one I just stated. It's rather funny. Alright, random chips go... well, I'm not going to complain about a second legendary, or a second epic, but I do need a legendary. I suppose if it gives me enough epics, I can make a legendary. But... Plus, when everything is trying to sound as a joke, nothing kind of does. You get numb to it and just sort of leaves the being line heard over and over and over and over. Agreed, Epic, especially when the lines are repeating themselves, aren't they? There we are. You know, this could be easily fixed by just having some enemies that don't get affected by the smoke screen, I suppose. Or at least then you'd have to watch out for some enemy groups.
Or like, at the very least, like, if you were very close to them, they can see you because it makes no sense. Like, they're just ignoring you even when you're like on their face.
Agreed. Alright, where's the random turd I can't find? Oh, never mind, I died.
Oh, well,
whatever
okay, well.
that was. I don't know what that... Maybe that was actually an enemy that broke out of the map, and that was a soft lock protection they added.
Yeah.
That's me being hopeful, at least. Players become enraged and hit by an enemy. There, you can find out what it does now. There's something better to grab, so... This one really perplexes me. Grants double primary attack speed, but cooldowns are reduced by 30%. If I'm attacking double fast, I'm going to reload more often, meaning I'm hitting the cooldowns more often, meaning that does that really actually benefit me? It's only 30% though, I suppose.
I guess that is good for me, I guess.
Because you have a short cooldown?
I mean, like, because my cooldown, I don't have a cooldown on my primary.
Ah, that would make sense then.
Yeah, because I just shoot my bolt. So yeah. Well.
So if you don't care about your secondaries, your other stuff having longer cooldowns, you could use it.
Yeah. Oh, what? Just a second.
Take your time. I'm realizing this character's jump animation is sort of broken. Oh, okay. Whenever I land, I snap to the ground. It's kind of awkward. Oh, hello. Oh no. They're actually attacking me, and that's scary. I think it was a fluke.
Okay, I really don't like the double attack speed because there is like a delay between stuff.
Double attack speed slow down your attack? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a... Show me, what do you mean? That's a little confusing.
I have like I can aim fast, but like it doesn't let me shoot for a while now. Flare.
Oh, so wait, it doesn't let you shoot for a while? In other words, the actual release of the arrow is reduced in cooldown? Maybe?
Like I can aim the arrow fast. Like it closes down the aim very fast. But the moment that I shot, there is like a time interval that I can't shoot again.
Yes, that's your cooldown between shots. You actually do have a cooldown.
But it doesn't show me anything. There's nothing.
If that simply is longer, then it just increased your cooldown time there. That's unfortunate. That sounds useless then, ultimately.
Yeah, it's just wow.
Well, that's unfortunate. So yeah, you do actually have a cooldown for your attacks. It's just not clear about it. I mean, does the bar very briefly change for your weapon when you shoot? That little icon on the lower right, the icon on the lower right for your bow. Does it flash when you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
it
your
has
cooldown.
like a. I see.
Every weapon has that. I mean, my shotgun, my pistol, everything has it for me. So, even if it's very quick. For instance, I have one between each shot here. It's super fast, but it's there.
So, what do you mean, like, each shot had a cooldown?
Oh, hello. Basically, I don't know. It says increase attack speed, but increase cooldowns. I think that would actually just slow down the attack, yeah.
That is horrible. What?
In the game, they didn't really think about how to balance a lot of this. I just realized, my armor heals when I do damage. The poison gas is constantly restoring my armor.
Oh, nice.
Maybe the use of that format is to adjust values per character and have the text keep up. Maybe. You maybe face a certain per character GCD. What's a GCD? Also, the combat is slowing down the microstream RPG. Oh, I see your point. It is actually lagging a little bit.
Oh.
Let me check something for you guys. One moment. Ah, yes, there is a problem here. I opened Task Manager, and for a brief bit, I saw 100% CPU usage.
Yeah,
I do see
fair.
100% GPU usage as well. But it's not Cats doing it. It's Desktop Window Manager doing it.
Wow.
Well, it's partially to blame, but it's definitely using more than it should. Hold on, everyone. Yes, the computer is actually lagging right now.
Fair enough, Epic. Where? Nom 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 nom. I'm eating cookies with tea.
It could be related to that whole blue screen issue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, we've been having tons of crashes. In fact, there's a little check we do before streaming to make sure it doesn't do that. That check was done today. But thinking about it, it sort of hitched during the test and then didn't actually crash, so perhaps it still needed a restart. I'm doing a little side research, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Wanted to see if DWM let up or something. It's not. Since it's not, that's a problem. But I did find a solution, which seems to be NVIDIA related, according to the solution, which sounds accurate. Stuff wearing out is quite possible, but we can't do anything about it until the move happens. So... not much reason to really debate it. Though I would like to fix the small scale time issues. Or mitigate them, at least. This says to go to setting system display graphics, change default graphics setting, and disable the hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. And it apparently fixes it for many people. I'm not sure where you do that. I suppose under NVIDIA's panel? I'll take a look. What's a preference and a dislike for you? I'm not sure. Hard to think about that while I try to figure this out. Quite honestly, I don't like how the computer is running and I want to restart it if I can't solve it soon. So give me a minute.
Uh-huh.
I know what I want to do, but I don't know how to do it. Oh, setting system display graphics. You know what? Sure.
Say your last words.
It's already off.
This is Katana. It will catch your back.
So that's not the problem.
Huh?
This is Katana. It will catch your back.
This is Katana. It will catch your back. That's not even a sentence. What am I saying? But yes, it looks similar to the crash issue where when the blue screen happens, basically it's XSplit's usually XSplit, but that can be other things. Reacting to a game, XSplit takes up a ton of GPU. It looks like DWM is doing that too at the same time. Because right now, XSplit is also taking up 60%. Let me... I hate to do this to our run, but I think I need to quit for a second.
Yeah, that's fair.
And let me put it this way. Because I'm thinking tactically here. Yes, the moment I closed the game, everything settled down. Desktop Window Manager was running a great deal of GPU. The moment I closed the game, it stopped. That's interesting. Some applications have hardware acceleration settings that can impact DWM's memory usage. Try disabling hardware acceleration in apps like... I'm just reading what this says here. In apps, it's trying to disabling hardware acceleration in apps like web browsers to see if that reduces memory usage. Well, the hardware acceleration issue is probably the game. Yes, XSplit settled down too. So XSplit was running 60% GPU, while DWM was running an additional 30. It was causing everything to lag. But the moment I closed the game, DWM dropped down to 2%. It's back to normal, back to where it should be. And XSplit dropped back down to 28%, which is, again, where it should be. So, something about the game causes both of those two to suddenly consume GPU rapidly. No idea why. But that's what happens. Poor optimized effects. I suppose what I will do... Now, under the NVIDIA control panel, you can change settings of individual games. Let me just quickly see if I can't tell NVIDIA control panel for Ultra Mega Cats, please disable this. Because it's available under Windows, but I think under NVIDIA specifically. Let me just see. Program settings. We'll play a bit more. We'll play a bit more, but I need to fix this first. Just give me a moment. I presume we keep what we earned, even when I quit. Alright, let's see. Add. The NVIDIA control panel is really... The computer's fine now, but the NVIDIA control panel is a very glitchy thing, so give me a moment. Cats, yes, that's what I want. Apparently the program is simply called Cats for this game. The internal name.
I see.
Okay, what is it called? Trying to find the hardware acceleration option. Let's see. Under 3D settings, manage 3D settings. Under global settings... No, I'm not under that, but... Click the setting corresponding to multi-display mixed GPU acceleration. I have bad news. That's glitchy. It sounds what's the word? Speckly? I'm not sure what the word is exactly, but unfortunately that's not recording your piano correctly.
I see. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I know that's
it's always good to know.
Yes. Setting up sound card stuff could be a pain.
Yeah. Especially when Discord just resets it sometimes. And then I have to like adjust it back.
Discord loves to just set its own options over and over again.
Mm-hmm. How do I disable advanced voice activity? What?
There should be an
It
option.
It is grayed out for me. I see the option, but it's grayed out for me. I can't disable it.
Well, that's... Try leaving the call for a moment, then trying again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have an official NVIDIA control panel description of how to disable this thing I'm trying to disable. I'm following its instructions, and there just isn't anything there, if you're wondering what I'm doing. It's just, the option is there. Perplexing, really. Well, I'll turn VSync on, force it on. I will force max frame rate 60. I mean, may as well force a few things here. It's probably here, but under a different name. So I don't know what the name is. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know if I can actually change what I wanted to change. I can make a few little changes, but... It's probably just related to the general global issue we've been experiencing. I'm just having the situation where instead of blue screen, this computer is in a bad state without blue screening. It probably needs a full-on reset. So I'll tell you what. Here's what we'll do. I'm going to end the video here, because I feel like we've seen the content. This is a good video stopping point. Perhaps I should have said this about 10 minutes ago instead of being on a blank screen, but... c'est la vie. My point is, I think I'll end the video here. Which affords me the ability to do a restart without affecting the video footage, you see. So if I end the video, I don't have a broken video. So I will end the video here for YouTube. You guys will miss probably another run for the rest of the stream, but that's another reason to come by the streams. You catch additional content doing that. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry for the ending to being a little whatever, but we solved the entirety of the game so far. This is what the game is going to release in early access as, and seems decent. It's not great, though. I don't know what price it releases at. That's ultimately the deciding factor. If it releases at a pretty cheap price early access, then sure, why not? Have a little bit of fun with it, break the game, whatever. But it does have a lot of bugs. It has a lot of lack of polish. I would not recommend this unless it's both cheap and on sale. But I guess we'll have to see in a few days, so go check it out for yourself in a few days when it releases. In any case, that was Ultra Mega Cats with Crisovs. And I don't believe we'll be doing a part 2 on this. That being said, if it ever fully releases and has all of its content, a complete story, polished up, structured, and such, we might return to it then. But we'll see. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed my little video today. Yeah.